Alright guys, this is the first ever episode of Tandem Talk, and we're here with my buddy Brad and his Fox Body Mustang. Let's get, turn around. This is Brad and his Fox Body Mustang. What is up, Brad?
What's going on, man?
Dude, we're here at Cam's for the New Year's event.
Yes.
Brad, where are you from?
I'm from Mena, Arkansas. It's about 2.5 hours straight east of here.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm about to turn 34 in a couple of days.
How long have you been drifting?
I started actually drifting in April of 2022. I bought the car in 2017 and just kind of pieced it together over time, you know, scraping together whatever parts I could. And I spent a lot of time on sim rigs before that. So
okay.
I think I started on my sim rig in 2018.
Where do you see yourself going in drifting? You casual, competition?
Yeah, I would like to get into like some Pro-Am stuff and you know, see how I do in an actual comp. But you know, for the most part, I'm just out here for the smiles, man. I want to give people ride-alongs. I want to get people into drifting so that they can make the decision where they want to go later. You know, just trying to be a steward.
Do you have a favorite driver or a driver you look up to?
Oh man, at the risk of being cliche Mustang guy, Chelsea DeNofa. This is just a 10. I got the opportunity to meet Chelsea at Drift Week 9. Super cool dude. We talked about car setup for like an hour and a half. He let me ride in his BMW quite a bit. You know, I always like his over the top style and take no shit attitude. So
I'm a big Chelsea fan. My steering wheel is signed by Chelsea, so I'm a big fan. That's mine too. To follow that question, if you could drive with any driver, who would it be?
Oh yeah, Chelsea.
Chelsea?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he followed me for about 5 seconds at Drift Week, and he noticed a little bit of fuel leak out of the back of my car, and he backed off. He's like, man, this thing shoots like a 5-foot flame out the exhaust, and you're leaking gas. That don't mix. We're like, all right, that's worth. I get it.
If you could pick a brand to partner with, who would it be?
A brand? I don't know, man. That's kind of a tough question. Most of my stuff is off-brand. You know, whatever I can afford. I drink a lot of Ghost Energy. That would be rad.
Yeah, Ghost.
Sponsored by Ghost Energy.
All right, Ghost. This is your time to plug in.
Yeah.
From Brad and Mena. All right, let's do the car now. What is the year, make, and model?
92 Mustang LX, convertible, original car. I just bought a 92 because I wanted something the same year model as me. Like I said, I pieced it together. The engine's out of a 05 Silverado. The trans is out of like a 06 or 07 Colorado. It's got a Cobra IRS in it. It's a real one piece at a time car. I've got parts from all kinds of stuff. My drive shaft is out of like an 84 Chevy pickup. My brake light switch is off of an old motorcycle. I just figured out what it needed and found a part that'll work.
And you built your cage yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I built the cage myself. I built the actual like cage portion as legit as I could with my limited knowledge at the time. And then the back rack here kind of showed up one night after a few too many beers. It works really good for just toting people around or carrying tires on the trunk. I can strap stuff to this, and it just kind of, I don't know, it just kind of came together.
What's the coolest mod on your car right now?
The thing that I'm most proud of is the IRS. Not a lot of Foxes. You don't see a lot of Foxes. You gotta want to put an IRS in a car to swap it over. For the most part, it bolts right in. I had to build some brackets, but everybody else's favorite is the nitrous. The
nitrous is your favorite? Okay.
Nitrous is the public's favorite.
What's the sketchiest mod or repair you've done to your car?
My very first event, I had built a set of lower control arms. Again, inexperience kind of bit me in the butt. I was using a heim joint as my lower ball joint, and it just wasn't a big enough heim joint. it worked as long as I didn't screw up, but naturally my first event, I screwed up. I drove off the track and broke it. And because I drove 2.5 hours to get here, I wanted to get back out there and drift some more. So I welded a Heim joint back together and drifted the whole rest of the day on it.
Okay.
So.
But that's not on here anymore.
No. I've got I built some new control arms, much beefier. They actually use a Chrysler thread-in ball joint.
Is your car registered?
No,
okay.
Not anymore. It was. I let it go. I registered it so I could test it on the street, and not drifting on the street, just driving down the street. Street drifting is bad.
Street drifting is bad. I agree. Stop the street drifting.
Yep, stop the street drifting.
What tires are you running? Are you running specific tires or?
So I bought a bunch of these Lionheart Walmart specials because they were affordable. I'll pretty much run whatever I find, but these are what I've run the most. They're not real smoky, but for my power level and my skill level, they're grippy enough. You know, I don't really get just ran away from. They're not bad. They're all right, and they were $60 a tire.
60 a tire?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good for a 235, 45?
Yeah.
Word to the beginners, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone starting out?
Oh man, someone starting out. Start out with enough car that you don't outgrow your car. Don't overbuild your car. Don't try to come out with a full 70-degree wise fab crazy. You know, don't show up to your first event with a 500 horsepower engine. Just show up with enough power and enough steering angle that it's fun for you. You know, don't break the bank. I've got $6,500 in this whole car, and you know, 400 horsepower, plenty of steering angle, more steering angle than I really need. And I didn't spend a whole bunch of money, so it can be done. You know, don't start with a stock Miata. You know, give yourself enough to grow into. Give yourself a car you can grow into, but isn't too much car for you right out of the box. Okay,
and then what's one mistake beginners should avoid? Would that be the same thing? Avoid building a car?
Overbuilding the car is a big one. Missing driving opportunities because you're upgrading something you haven't even tested yet. That was something that I suffered from. I wanted to overbuild my car. It took me 5 years to build it, you know, and I was looking for upgrades. I was looking for ways to be faster and more steering angle and all that. I spent too much time on that, but it can be done. There's a nice happy medium.
Could you give us a quick rundown on your tow rig? Just a quick overview.
Oh man, it's a 92 International bus. It's got just a DT360 in it. It's a kind of a little diesel engine. We sort of bought it, but somewhat inherited it from my late mother-in-law. It's already converted to like a camper inside. It's got a shower, a bed, a TV, the whole works. And it pulls a trailer pretty well.
All right, sick.
Not too bad.
What do you think of this track? Thinking of cams, what do you think about Cam Akers?
Oh man, I love Cam's Acres. It will forever be my drifting home. I'm a little bit partial because I've only driven here in one other place, the Togue in Northwest Arkansas. But Cam's Acres is such a good track for any skill level. You know, my very first event was here, and I was drifting it. I was linking it in the first day. It's very forgiving. But then, like, you know, Drift Week 9, I got to be here and watch all these crazy skilled drivers out here just ripping it, you know, and they have a blast on it. So it's good for everybody. It's super easy on tires. I use 1 or 2 sets of tires a weekend, and that's being pretty rough on them. So.
What do you rate this track 1 to 10?
Oh, 10.
10?
10,
okay,
far and above. 10. I'm like I said, I'm biased. I've only driven 2 places, but man, it's hard to beat. You know, it's for me at least, it's close to home.
Any advice for anybody coming to this track for the first time? Anything they should look out for? Tips or tricks?
Man, just like with any new track, any new driver, pay attention to the driver's meeting. Pay attention to the guys that have been here a lot. This track specifically, don't feel like you have to link it. You know, if it feels wrong, get out of it, straighten out. It's better than going off the track and tearing your stuff up. That's how I messed up my first event. Was I tried too hard, drove past my skill level, and went off track and broke stuff. So, you know, ease into it.
This question could be cringy. You ready?
No, there we go.
Can I drive your car?
Absolutely not. I've got a couple of guys that really help me build the car. After they drive it, you can drive it.
No, you're good.
Once they have an opportunity to drive something they help build, you can absolutely take it out.
That's built in to ask everybody. I'm not offended by saying no. If someone asks me, I'll be like, heck no.
Hell no.
What's next for your build?
Next for my build is those field coilovers laying there. I'm gonna put them on tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, it's got some eBay BS on it right now. I caught those on a good deal, so I'm gonna try to put them on tonight. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But
any events you're targeting next?
I wanted to hit Drift Appalachia. I looked into some of their rules, and I'm just not going to pass those rules. Your car's got to be pretty to drift there, or at least look put together. And I don't have any plans to make this thing any prettier than it is now. So I guess I want to hit. Drift NWA does an event in Jay, Oklahoma at the Outdoor Adventure Park there. I want to hit that. Support more Arkansas guys. I love my Oklahoma people, but I'm from Arkansas. I want to hit more Arkansas, at least hosted Arkansas events. It's in Oklahoma, but it's Arkansas people doing it.
Okay.
So.
I didn't know about that one, so I'll have to follow that one. Where can people follow you?
I have a Instagram page, War Wagon Drift. That's where all of my content goes. There's been a couple of times I've appeared in other people's YouTube videos. Matt RS, yourself, you had me on one of yours. I don't really do much on YouTube. My YouTube is mostly about my gun stuff. So,
respect.
Instagram's the best place. War Wagon Drift.
Okay, War Wagon Drift. I'll put it in the description.
Sick.
Anyone you want to shout out?
Oh man, I don't care about anybody. No, yes, absolutely. My wife. You know, having a good support structure, having people that support you, following your passion and doing your hobby is the most important thing for anybody. She got me my merch, War Wagon Drift merch,
which is sick.
Yep, as my early birthday present. So yeah, man, my wife, absolutely, Sierra. You know, she keeps the kids wrangled while I'm out here, you know, tearing up the car and spending money. So.
That is the first ever Tandem Talks with my buddy Brad and his Mustang. Don't forget to check out myhobbygarage.shop for any of your vehicle needs. Thank you, Brad.
Yep.
That was awesome. Yep. My first ever interview. This is rough, guys. Bear with me. You got to do it to get better. So until next time, thanks for watching Blood, Sweat, and Tires. We'll see you later. Peace.